Greetings, folks. It's a chilly Sunday morning out here at the Mare Island Shoreline Heritage Preserve. We're going to take a walk up to possibly close to the highest point in Mare Island to a sculpture called the Spirit Ship. Come along with me. This preserve is open only on the weekends for hikers, dog walkers, etc. It is a paved road, so it's easy right now. I'm not sure if it'll get much more difficult on the way up. We'll see. Some interesting old buildings over here. This place is full of them. Mare Island is a decommissioned former naval shipyard that was active through both World War I and World War II. Navy property, that's what that sign says. The function of Mare Island now is multiple functions. There are some houses out here that people actually live in, and there's a lot of these old buildings. Some of them are completely uninhabitable, and I don't know what they're used for. Some of them are being used for all sorts of things. But, oh gosh. Yeah, here's a cemetery. Let me get a closer look at that. Okay, that is a sight. Every single grave in this cemetery has a wreath on it, a Christmas wreath with a red bow. That's amazing. It's actually pretty. And somebody has taken a lot of trouble to keep this looking very, very nice. I'm impressed. You can sort of catch a glimpse of some of the water out there. The bay. I think that's San Pablo Bay. And many, many more buildings. Anyway, like I was saying, Mare Island has so many uses today, but a lot of it is unused. So it's really it's an odd combination of buildings that look like they should be torn down and buildings that are in current use. It's a very strange place. If you're not familiar with Mare Island, we are in Vallejo, California. There's a lot of these signs. No trespassing, U.S. government, keep out, restricted, so on and so forth. It's been a couple of years since I've taken this walk, so I really don't remember much of it. Again, this is the Shoreline Heritage Preserve, which is at one end of Mare Island. This is a big place. I drove 3 miles through Mare Island just to get to this trail entrance. Okay, we're getting a little bit more view here of the water. There's another view. And actually, we're still looking at part of Mare Island. It's an odd shape. It's actually not an island. It's actually a peninsula. It has an interesting history as far as how it got its name, too. I don't know the exact dates, but back in the 1800s, of course, this goes back to General Vallejo's time. And something happened with some animals that were on a barge that were being transported from one spot to another around here. And the barge capsized, and the animals were supposedly all lost in that accident. However, I guess they were General Vallejo's men, were inspecting part some part of Mare Island here, and lo and behold, they found the mare that belonged to General Vallejo, a prized horse. That horse had survived the accident, so that is how Mare Island got its name. At some point, the island, or peninsula really, was sold to the government, and it was put aside for military use. And that's when it became the naval shipyard. It employed thousands of people, and it was like a little city all to itself, self-contained, with all the services they could possibly need, or just about all of them, while they worked on building ships. I've heard a lot of stories of former employees who worked on Mare Island, and gosh, it was like a family of sorts. It was closed in the mid-90s, I think 1995, 96, something like that. And then it's just remained vacant, and well, not really vacant. There was still a lot of stuff here left over, but it wasn't being used. And what a valuable piece of land this is right here in the Bay Area. So now I can actually see my destination from here, but I'll wait and show you. Okay, this hike has my heart beating now. It is an uphill walk, but we're almost there. And by the way, there is a historical center with a lot of artifacts and old memorabilia from the bygone days when Mare Island was in full function. It is closed right now due to the pandemic. However, I hope it'll be open again this year sometime. It is a very, very interesting place. Might be able to pass by it on the way out. Okay, over there I believe is the highest point at this preserve, but this is where I'm going. This metal sculpture is called the Spirit Ship. I'll give you a couple of close-ups. These are dog tags, and they all have a name on them. For instance, this one says Mariano G. Vallejo. And there are many, many, many names here inscribed on each dog tag. This one says Stonewall Jackson. I believe these are names of ships that were either built here or sailed out of here. I got to get more information on that, and I'll put it in the comments. Okay, time to go back down the hill. Thankfully, the sun's coming out, so that'll be a nice change. Okay, but before I go back down the hill, just want to see what that sign says over here. Okay, it says it's a survey station. Mare Island, Southeast, established in 1852. All right, need more information to know what that's all about. There's a view down there of some of the old shipbuilding machinery and equipment. I guess they built hundreds of submarines here. Okay, headed back down the hill. You know, when you're in a place like this, you feel like you're so far away from civilization. But you're not. I mean, downtown Vallejo is what, 10 minutes from here? Napa is only a half hour from here. So it's just kind of a strange place. Creepy at times, interesting, fascinating, lots of history, and I enjoy walking out here where it's not crowded. There are some views, some interesting things to look at. like this little spot. Looks like a brick chimney. And the logs here look like they are burned. So maybe a fire and some new growth? I don't know. It's hard to say. On the way back down, I'm noticing some neat little side trails, which unfortunately I don't have time for today, but gosh, another time. And also if I have somebody with me, I think it would be more fun. I only saw a couple of people out here today, so it's a wonder more people don't come out here and walk this road. It's really a cool hike. Okay, I'm back to where I started, and I see more people are pulling into the parking lot. This video is already over 10 minutes, and so I may stop it for now, or I might try to keep it going and add on a few things. But if it does come to an end, be sure to look for the next video, which will show some of the other buildings and interesting sites on the lower part of Mare Island. Stay tuned. Yes, I will definitely start a second video. So come along with me for part 2 of Mare Island. Hope you enjoyed part 1. Bye for now.